How's it going, guys? Cheese here at Cheese on Everything. About to embark on another truck camping trip up north in Ontario, Canada. The gear I bring will be a little bit extra because we will have a vehicle right next to us. So let me start by showing you the type of bag that I use. So I have here the Osprey Ether 70 liter. This is one of the bigger packs. It can compress down to a 50 liter if you just roll down the top. It does get pretty heavy if you load it up to the brim, so they have these really hefty straps. Also comes with these heat molded waist straps. And on top of that, it has a really good ventilation system. It's got very good padding for your back so you don't get sweaty on those hikes. It's also got a hydration system here where you can hang up to, I think, a 3-liter pack. And the whole system on the back is Velcro to your needs. So if you have a longer torso like me, they can rip this out, extend the whole strap system for your shoulders and make it fit really nicely. On the top here is the cover for the whole pack. It's got a zippered compartment, really big space, and you can detach this whole top system. And under here, hidden, is a strap to convert this into a fanny pack for your day hikes. Body of the pack is basically just separated into 2 compartments. One big one on the top and one small one on the bottom. The bottom can be fully accessed by a zippered compartment down here. And as you can see, there are a lot of straps you can use to put your sleeping bag or your mattress. And there are 2 more compartments on the side here for your water bottle or your tent poles if they don't fit inside. And they've also opened up the pocket on the side. When you're hiking, you can just grab the bottle from the side of your waist, which makes it really convenient. And because this bag is so long, you might think that all the gear you stuff down here might be hard to access. So they thought of this and put a zipper down the front of the bag. It doesn't open fully, but it starts from the top and it opens up a side so you can actually access all of your gear when it's in here. So with the bag out of the way, let's start with the sleeping quarters. I have the Marmot Limelight 2P. And this is by far one of the easiest tents I've ever used to pitch. There's no poles to seat. I can get this tent up and running, fully pitched in about 2 minutes. When you're out in nature and if you ever get caught in a rainstorm and have to pitch this really quick, it makes it really easy to get this tent up and going. So one of the first things I set up in the tent is obviously the mattress. I have here the Nemo Cosmo 25 liter. I've tried a lot of sleeping mats in the past, like this Thermarest. I'm not a huge fan of this because this only inflates to about 1/2 inch, even when it's fully inflated. If you sleep on the side like I do, I can still feel the ground with that mat. With this Cosmo 25 liter, I can't feel the ground at all because this inflates up to about 2.5 inches. And the great thing about this mat is the fact that it has an integrated foot pump, so you're not blowing condensation into the mat while you're inflating it. And it makes it really quick and easy to inflate this mattress up. Next, we got the sleeping bags. I have 3 of them. Actually, I have 4 if you count my mummy bag, which I don't use anymore. These are all square bags because after sleeping in the mummy pack, I've noticed that I keep waking up because it's too claustrophobic for me. So I have a really light bag for the dead of summer when it's really hot out. And then there is a medium build one, which is good to 0 degrees. One thing you gotta know about these ratings is the fact that these are survival ratings. They're not comfort ratings. So this bag at 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit, that is the absolute coldest temperature that you can sleep in this bag. Any colder than this and you will freeze to death. So this bag rated at 0, I would only use this bag down to about 15 degrees Celsius. I've used this in sub 15 and I'd had to wear my winter jacket in the bag to keep me warm. The next up is my sort of late fall bag. This is the North Face Dolomite. This is a great bag. It goes down to -7. Comfortably, I could use this down to maybe 2 to 3 degrees. It is a little bit bigger, obviously, but this straps nicely onto the outside of my Osprey. So next up, we got pillows. And I've tried all types of different pillows ranging from $20 all the way up to $70, like this Nemo pillow. I think this was $79 or something like that. For a couple years, I've been using this Mech Base Camp pillow. This pillow's okay. It was only about 30 bucks, so it wasn't too expensive. But now I've switched to the Trekology pillow from Amazon. This is, I think, only $18 Canadian. The great thing that separates this pillow from all the other pillows is the fact that it comes with a elastic strap. So once you blow this pillow up, they're all inflatable pillows, by the way, but once you blow this pillow up, there's this strap that you can tie onto your sleeping mattress so this pillow doesn't move around. Anyone that's camped before know that the pillow always moves around and then you wake up with all these neck pains. And I really don't know why they always make these camping pillows so freaking small. This one is much bigger and it is actually close to a full-size pillow. You can see that there are these ridges in the middle that's attached to the backside. So I usually start with the normal sleeping position, which is just putting my head back, but I always find myself waking up with my head either on this side or on the other. So this pillow having these ripples in the middle and these bigger cushions on the side makes it so that your neck isn't tweaked when you wake up in the morning. By the way, all this stuff is linked in the description below. It'll really help out the channel if you use the affiliate links below if you plan on buying any of these products. With all the bedroom stuff out of the way, let's move on to the kitchen / living room. So let's start with the Sportneer chair. There are a lot of different brands of these chairs. They all pretty much do the same thing. The original one, I think it's called Hydro something, and it's like $120. You really don't have to spend that much money on a camping chair. I think this was only 40 bucks and it works exactly the same. To accompany that, we have the Sportneer table. The Sportneer chair isn't a full-size camping chair, so it sits a little bit lower. And this table is also a little bit shorter to match up with the chair. This isn't a full-size table either, but because this is so light, it literally weighs less than a pound. So this table is really good as a side table or even a full table if you're just setting up camp. On the other hand, I have the big table. This is the full-size table from Mech. This is much heavier. And since I am truck camping with two of my other friends, this makes a good full-size table for even up to 4 people. And to provide cutlery and cookware for up to 4 people, I have this GSI Bugaboo Camper. I'll be doing another video on this soon, so stay tuned for that. Along with the cook set, this is a pouch full of cooking utensils like a ladle, spatula, and tongs. I'll be covering this with the pot set video. And powering all this is the Martin 20,000 BTU propane stove. I was a little skeptical buying this off of Amazon because it was so cheap. It was $79 Canadian. And most of these stoves are going for around $200. And like the Trekology pillow, not all cheap things are made poorly. So I took a chance with this grill and I'm pleasantly surprised that this actually works really well. There's a really deep handle on this unit, so it makes it really easy to carry. The knobs on this burner is really precise, so you can control the fire really well. And it also comes with a starter on both the burners. The inside of this grill is polished aluminum, so it makes it really easy to clean. The whole stove consists of an aluminum construction. The only gripe I have with this is the fact that the locking clip is plastic. So only time will tell how long this will last, but I do feel like this would be the first part that will break. It is riveted in, so if anything happens, you can just drill this out and replace it with a metal clip. The most important thing is hydration while you're camping, and I've tried many different filtration systems, and this I found to be the best out of all of them. This is the Katadyn BeFree 3 liter. The reason why this is so much better than all the others is the fact that the filter on this doesn't restrict water as much as all the other ones, and because this is a more versatile setup. It has a hook up top for a gravity pour. You can just hook this up to a tree and open this up, and then the water will just flow out naturally. So you can use this hands-free to wash your hands or to wash pots. So I highly recommend this BeFree water filter. They do make a 6 liter and a 10 liter version. I chose the 3 liter because you can double this as a water bottle when you're hiking, so it's not too big or cumbersome. So being Canadian, we love our coffee up here, as you probably know. So I got the little AeroPress Go. Comes with a cup and the little coffee press. I have my coffee all stuck in here, making it nice and compact. Got a little filter here and the stack of filter papers all nested into this cup, and it makes it really easy to transport. With all the kitchen stuff out of the way, let's talk about the fun stuff. So I have the cold steel, which you guys might have seen from me opening some boxes on this channel. This knife is serious. I sometimes take this over the axe because the axe is so heavy. This is much lighter and it serves a lot more different purposes. You can do wood shavings. You can use this to chop down branches or twigs. Really versatile. So this heavy duty knife takes care of most of the medium to light duties. To handle the more heavy duty stuff, I have the Gombo 240, and as you can see, I'm already missing a couple of teeth on this one because I've been using this so much. You can saw down really big trees with this. Super lightweight. It's got 2 lock settings. You can make it straight or you can angle it up a little bit. Awesome little saw. Another item I only bring during truck camping is this little lantern. So you got a bunch of different lighting options for the bottom. There's a flashlight, a dimmer version, a strobe, and a lantern. What's so special about this one is it's solar powered and it's got a light for a bug zapper. Also chargeable by USB. And to keep all the weather away, this has been a huge clutch. This is the Free Soldier 10x10 tarp. Super heavy duty, comes with 4 sets of cord and a bunch of pegs. So you can tie this down, make yourself a shelter. Super waterproof. It's got grommets and tie downs all over it. One thing I did was upgrade the cord that came with this tarp. There's nothing wrong with the original cord. It's just that I wanted the reflective cord that has also 5 different types of strands inside that you can use as fishing line or kind of emergency situations. And when you down a half dozen beers and stumbling across your campsite, the reflectives really help you not get clotheslined at night. Keep that in mind when you're buying cordage for camping. Make sure it is multi-purpose. The next fun thing on the list is this collapsible shovel. I use this shovel to tend the fire or to just dig out a fire pit. It's a 5-piece set, so it collapses down to about the size of your palm. Very small and compact. The next couple things here are just the essentials. I got here the pack towel. This is the full beach size one. This is also what I bring on vacations because I hate using hotel towels. It's kind of like just a ShamWow material. It's quick drying. Dries up in less than half an hour. Over here we have my tiny toiletry pouch. I've already made a video on this, so I'll put that link up here. And of course you need a medikit when you're out in the wild, because the last thing you want is to be infected while you're going camping. And the 3 last but most important things I have here are the headlamp, the lighter, and gloves. The headlamp makes it really easy to see anything at night, keeps your hands free. And when you're eating dinner in pitch black darkness, this light is a lifesaver. I know it looks kind of stupid, but it is a huge help. And obviously a lighter to start fires if you can't start it with the fire steel. And gloves, obviously, to keep your hands clean, to move logs, to keep bugs away. Make sure whichever brand of glove you end up buying, that they have a very rugged inside and a very breathable outside. And I'll be using all this gear in an upcoming camping video. So if you want to see that, hit subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.